let's talk about some esports graphics that kind of broke the internet. And peep my son Chip, I just let you in. Don't tell me you want to leave already. So this is a post that was posted to Twitter, and it's celebrating a team called G2. They are a League of Legends team that plays in the LEC, and this is the graphic that was dropped. And this is something completely basically unheard of and unseen for esports graphics. When a graphic is dropped, and there are more comments about the design than anything else that is commented. Because all you see in the comments, this looks so good. W design. The graphics just keep getting better. I love the new graphics, W graphics. Amazing. And you see the quote retweets, everybody is eating this up. Social media managers love wait, is this beautifully handmade human artwork? Because again, in the esports space, more and more esports teams are leaning towards AI to make their graphics. And there's been a bunch of teams, one after another, who's undergone some controversy for their Gen AI usage. Not G2 though. Another user writes, it's so hard to overstate how hard our design team has been cooking lately. The first stand graphics were a completely unexplored art space for esports. And now we have real life embroidery featuring in a pre-match poster. Every day, they're pushing the boundaries, and it's so inspiring. Because that's right. Did you hear something about a handmade embroidery? Well, this is posted by Adrian. I think it's probably pronounced differently due to the accent, but they write, fun fact, all of these stitched elements are made IRL by my fiance, Leah Kitten, scanned and edited after. We have a video of Leah cross-stitching, and here are some other photo examples, and the example of the scan with like a little sketch beforehand. And Adrian adds, watching her cross-stitching gave me the idea for this identity and couldn't have done it without her help. I'm insanely grateful for sharing my life with such an amazing and talented person. And everybody in the comments are eating it up, saying, wait, what? That is so cool. Another person says, every week bro's raising the bar for what it means to be a creative. And Adrian says, thank you. And Lita had quote retweeted Adrian's post writing, fuck AI. And another person adds, there are teams that use AI, and then there are them who honestly make effing art. It's spectacular. And Lita adds, I am so happy with all of your comments. Thank you for real. I am so pleased to be able to help. And another person, G2 Vol, adds, our design team, who we're always so indebted to, is seriously next level every single time. The amount of detail they spend on a single graphic, the way they obsess over every last detail. This time, they legit use something they hand sewed. Deepest thanks from the heart to these legendary creators who always deliver the absolute best. And here are some more graphic designs. And Adrian also adds, having seen a few comments, I would like to clarify something. We haven't used generative AI in the design team. We have the human capabilities to create what we want, and when our capabilities are limited, we learn and strive to achieve our goals. And this is a close-up video of them drawing, because wow, those graphics also absolutely stunning. And Adrian adds, I'd also like to make an important disclaimer. All of the graphics are the result of teamwork. We work side by side throughout the process, and each of us focuses on our strengths. I want to emphasize that without my team, none of this would have turned out well. And remember those other graphics I showed you, the first stand graphics that were referenced? Well, a user G2 Thomas adds references, concepts, and processes around our first stand visual identity in Thread. And they lead the design team at G2 Esports, which is so cool. They highlight these as their references, and that how they wanted to do it by hand with prints, but it was too complicated, they didn't have enough time. So they did some digital attempts, and then they made this version. And Thomas adds, it was up to Adrian to execute it on all player faces, and this is a step-by-step creation for a player caps. They add, here were some versions that were not used, and this was the final poster. This is absolutely bonkers. Wow. Again, I love the human aspect of the creativity, because like a lot of AI bros would be like, well, why don't you just take these pictures and put it in Gen AI and ask it to make its own version with the players? But it doesn't hit the same. Like, you don't get the fine level of control that you would get with this, with literally every swoosh, every cutout of the face being so intentional to give it such a specific look. That is honestly so amazing from G2. And I will have all the artists and creatives linked down below if you would like to go check them out. If you do play League of Legends, I'm curious, what do you play and who do you main? I am a Jinx ADC main. I do play a fair amount of ranked. A lot of people are ARAM Mayhem players nowadays. I do like a good old ARAM Mayhem, but sometimes I suck at it, man. It's sometimes a little tilting. And I found another really cool art piece that I really wanted to share because this also went really viral on Twitter. So this user Shino writes, I drew a Lucario plushie with colored pencils. And they dropped this video, them adding a few brush strokes. And when I was watching this, I was like, dude, why are you just painting on the nose of Lucario? I thought it was gonna be one of those pranks where you find out the plushie's nose is like cut out. And then the camera tilts down. What is this sorcery? What? Because have you seen those memes where it's like drawing my dog and it's just a paper cutout and the dog's nose is stuck through it? That's literally what I thought was going to happen with this Lucario plushie. And then they tilted the camera. Oh my lord. And that pencil roll over it. Oh, this is wizardry. Wizardry of its finest. And in the caption, Shino also adds a time-lapse recording of drawing the piece as well, which I think is so sick. People in the comments are leaving the funniest captions. So Pokemon adds this post. It's a picture of plush Lucario taking a look at Shino's art piece of plush Lucario. And then people in the comments started adding their version. It's like a chain. It's this person's plush Lucario looking at the photo of the plush Lucario, looking at the photo of Shino's drawing. Somebody called Buster Nut Video added their own silly little drawing of Lucario, captioned, "I tried." This is so cute. More pictures of Lucario. And that is not the only time this artist has drawn a really, really cool, realistic portrait. I drew Barkman's stuffed toy with colored pencils. I've never told a lie. Look at them zooming out. It looks like a plushie that's literally just laid on the table. And then they tilt the camera down again. What? Like, I know it's legit, but my brain is just not putting two and two together. Because up close, like, I feel like I can see the shine of the stitching. They also have this, where they drew McDonald's fries. And look at their drawing of chicken skewers. Dude, no, man. Look at their drawing of yakitori. I can't be looking at this when I'm so hungry. Ugh. And here they have their drawing of Mario with colored pencils. Again, so realistic. And they even do ramen too. Like, how does this work? My brain just doesn't comprehend this. I feel like we have different color pencils. Like, huh? Oh my goodness. Look at this. That looks the exact same. It literally looks the exact same. You removed a Shin Ramen packet and left another Shin Ramen packet beneath it. Like, there's no... What? Wow, this is beautiful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did looking at all these art pieces. Again, I want to add more wholesome stuff to the repertoire of videos, so hopefully you guys like it. Half the time the wholesome videos don't do well, but I'll try to post more anyways, you know? Yippee! The G2 graphics and these plushies, my goodness, it blew my mind today, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. And look at my silly little cats now, this is corn. If you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Also, we hit 250k subs today. Thank you guys so much. I didn't even realize, actually, until one of you guys came to my Twitch stream and was like, oh, congrats on 250. And I was like, 250 what? And I was like, oh, wait a sec. Actually bonkers. Thank you again, everybody. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, don't forget to check me out on Etsy or Coffee, or also on Twitch, because I do stream there 3 days a week. Mondays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. and Thursdays at 7:30. So I hope to see y'all there or in another video. Peace.